Might not look good because the Wi-Fi doesn't work here. Not in this room. Phone signal seems... yeah. Welcome to a live impromptu from Academy Lane's Haverhill, Mass, or as the locals love to call it, Haverhill. I recorded, before I'm doing this, I recorded 4 games of Watch Me Suck at Bowling, and it proves that for those of you who say I'm getting better at this game, I haven't. I suck. We'll leave it at that. So I did 4 games, and you know, this is a bit a ways from home. I'm just gonna, as I call it, fill the sheet, even though it's electronic scoring. 12 games. I've done 4, so be 8 on the impromptu. Hello, Jonathan and Austin LaPlante. So let's see how awful it's gonna go, because when I was last here, the action was stupid easy. Now they seem to have not done anything with the pin deck, so nothing falls. It went from stupid easy to making Masons look like they're juiced. All right, let's see. Let's show you how truly bad I suck. Seven to start. Moment. Let's continue. So far, this place, kind of a spoiler. Hello, 234. So far, I only got 1 mark entirely in 4 games. And at least 1 strike per outing is probably going to die here. That ball fell out of my hands. Couldn't have hit anything, could we? Be an SF fan, let's not forget you. Hello. It's sad that the spread eagle yielded the best results so far with it. And 8. I keep forgetting the reset button's there for some oddball reason. I'll show you the score when it's all said and done. Half times, I'll just tell you what it is. So far, half time, 7-7, 8-8-9. Rebuildable 39, but the way this place is, I doubt it. That'll help. Move the phone a little bit. One of the buttons I want to touch is obscured by the holder here. Thank you, garage door and elevators. I had to replace it when the black one developed a nasty hole in the right arm. I want to get my 4th ball back. That's what all that was for. And that's an 8. That's a problem. I threw down 4 balls. I've only got 3. I don't know why, but I do better impromptu than watch me suck at bowling. Even though I did move the pin cam, so I don't have to make a move afterwards. This looks doable. Game 1 was the only other time I had a mark. You'll see that in the November shows. So that's a spare. Time for El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? El Stinko stinks for the lead, but a nice 8 throw. Making the second game of 5 that actually, no, third game of 5 that's actually good. I will have to take the 8. I don't know how well it's coming out, but that's a 93. Hold it a little closer just in case. All right, that actually was average ability game. All right, let's see how game number 6 goes. Before I do that, I'm just going to throw more balls down there. I want to get that 4 back. For those of you that know the place or why I'm not playing in the main room, music, that's why. It looks like the third ball is probably trapped somewhere. Start 6 with a 9. 6 is a whole game 2 for the impromptu. There'll be 8 games for the impromptu. All right, somehow it gave me 6, even though it's semi out max. 6. There we go. The ultimate would help. 10. halftime. 9, 10, 8, 7, 8, 42. Hooray, it's my friend Bob Caleri. Ball too. Minor lobs you let live, that's Niner. Well, he hit a spot in the fake lane where the mastic didn't stick to the original lane. That's an 8. Seven. I need 8 to make the bottom end of average. So of course I fail and get 7. No, game of mediocrity, no good. Yeah, that's your crap. The stream died. That last game ended in a 75. Because why should anything good happen? Oh, come on. Come on, can something good happen? Anything good? I hope it's working. Nothing out here works. Their Wi-Fi don't work out here. There's no cell service or mobile service. Hopefully it's working. You're not missing anything anyway. And continuing to suck with a 5. Sure. I see what I mean. They had no choice. They had to go by. Birthday party's completely blocking the only way out. I don't know if anyone saw that, but the strike thing continued. It looks like this thing is still on. Can you see or hear this? Rarely do I ask for responses, but can you see and hear this? I don't see any responses, so I don't know if people are. Well, the thing dipped to 1 again, so 2 El Stinkos. Let's see if you'll even see what happens. El Stinko 1 lives up to. Yes, I can see him here. Thank you, Sam. So far, the strike is a 3, Phil. And that strike keeps the continuous run of getting at least 1 strike per outing alive. This place, that's amazing. Got a decent 8, Phil. We get the 8, the strike, Phil, and that strike popped the game right back up. Welcome to Masons. All right, nice out with the 8. That was dumb luck. And needed to hit the wood on the right. Niner. These balls are starting to get squirrely. Halftime report. 8, a strike with an 8 filled, which is the 8 for frame 3, and an 8 and 9 after that. Very healthy 48. But we know how very healthy can go downhill. We also know, and I'm not putting any money on it here, that hot streak could happen. A Cinderella moment is grossly overdue, and it would be miraculous if it happened here. Bowling God's middle finger, the first time that was left for a nine. That's why I say you don't hear it on video. If the ball is garbage, so long as it hits the pocket, good things could happen. That was actually planned, it just went too far to the right. Stayed on though. Absolutely nothing left for the 10. All right, I see the counters moving, so at least there's something to go into it. Oh, looks like this game should be a good one. Unless something catastrophic happens. The Wi-Fi signal here doesn't work. Not in this room. It works in the room of copyright, which is the main bowling alley. And mobile service is crap out here. So you might be looking at a bunch of white and grayish blocks kind of moving around. Yes, there was. And in case you were wondering, I muted the microphone because, believe it or not, Happy Birthday is copyrighted. Lousy 5, but we crossed the bottom end of average ability. Hold on a second. All right. Somebody was being a dope, so they will no longer be able to respond. There we go. No, the Happy Birthday is actually copyrighted, and I just want to be on the safe side. All right, 8 to hit average ability. Without the pin decks being treated, a pocket hit gets you nothing. That's a 7. Oh, I needed 8, so we got 7. Still a good game in my book. Yes, to mute that much, it means there's less ammo for YouTube to use. They say 30 seconds will flag you, but I've seen as little as 5 would do it. Got an 89. 89, one away from average ability. We call it a good game. All right, let's see if I can just zoom it in slightly more. No. Or maybe it did. All right. For the entire series, it's game 9. For it's game 5. Since this is live, I repeat things because the first 4 were for November's Watch Me Suck at Bowling, and it proved that I suck really bad. Game 9. Let's get it started. Just one of those days, start with a 5. You know what the funny thing is? The stupidest, easiest place you can play, Putnam Street Lanes, is the place that killed the strike streak. This is the hardest I've ever played. I mean, it even makes Masons look easy. And I got a strike here. There's 2 ways to go about it. Hit the wood or hit the pins. course, I get none of it, but we got 8. Ooh, favorable wood in the middle. Too far left. And a 10.
That is so great.
Where are my bowling balls? I started with 4. There's only 3 now. So before I leave, I gotta tell them one of them's missing. That was a nice out for the 9. Yay! El Strico. Two El Stinko the bonus balls. And by the way, this is halftime report. 5, 8, 10, 8, and a strike. So far, a 42 half. 2 El Stinkos to throw, which will determine what the half will ultimately be. And drum machine. Nice. Yay. Exactly. Live chat. Okay. 2 El Stinkos. El Stinko 1 lived up to its name with a 2. Craptacular 4-fill from a strike, making the halftime of 46. And a leave, Dave Madla says, is nearly impossible to get, but I usually get at least once every time. A 6. They call it the reverse diamond. Well, inverted, no, sideways diamond. That's if you have the 1538, no, 1539 or 1528. Oh, that kind of wrecked things a little bit, but still. Niner. Might have been a very thin and weak hit, but it made a target out of the left side.
Hey, if you go over my dad, Sophie's mom, he's got
So of course it goes the wrong way. That's a 5. Well, still do bottom end of good, bottom end of average. Down the toilet it goes, a 4. Need to get a 10 or a mark. 10 will do it. Since an 80's possible, I'll try and not throw the third one out. Mission failed, a 9. Game. That is mediocre. Number 6 for you, 10 for me. With the lack of anything on the pin deck, that's what a strike ball always gets you, pretty much. Screwed over for a 6. What's your favorite leave? A strike, nothing left. Oh, looks like this is another throwaway game, another 6. Good news is no third six, meaning no Slayer. More good news, that's a 10. Let me see what you're saying here. What is a good Candlepin bowling center that is close to Connecticut? Candlepin? Oh yeah, you said that. Heard Agawam Bowl is pretty close. That's where Six Flags is, more or less. I know there's one there. All right, number 4. This reminds me when French King purposely let their pin plates go to hell because the owner told me the leagues get spoiled and they do better if he just lets them leave them completely untreated. This is what that's like. It makes Masons look easier. So that was 1. Yeah, no, nothing but failure. That's a 4. Niner, this game needs help. 6, 6, 10, 4, 9. The 10 and the 9's all that's good. 35.
One more ball.
I went out surprising. Yo, bro, I told the kid I'll play something there.
Crappy Mason's ball on 2. Yeah, this game's the throwaway. That's an 8. Since one of you asked me what's my favorite leave, and it's obviously a strike, nothing at all. My worst, you kind of witnessed, a gutter ball that takes out pins. 8. Yeah, this game's junk. It's too little too late, I believe. Oh, actually, who knows? That might be enough. El Stinko time. El Stinko lives up to its name with a 3. And an 8, and nope, it failed. Another fail. There's 2 pin houses on Midrome, which is you go to Collins Bolodrome. It's on the internet. You got to look at their hours because they close early for leagues. And there's North Chelmsford, that you got to call in advance. Although Saturdays and Sundays they supposedly are open at 1, but still a good idea to call. But sometimes they don't open. All right, 7 of 8. Start with 8. Hey, Mark, who knew? Maybe that's what they have, the same mentality here, is that they don't want leagues to get complacent with an easy house, so they purposely leave the Pindex raw. So you get absolutely jack squat. Time for El Stinko the bonus ball. Let's see what we get. Thank you, Chuck. The way the Pindex are here, it's a miracle to get a mark. That's been very rare that a pocket hit actually does anything good. 9 fill. 2 in a row. Obscure bowling term, 3 spares in a row is known as a chicken. Although in Candlepin, any 3 marks in a row is considered a turkey. And if somehow, with the way this place works, I can get a 3rd mark, that I will show you the turkey animation. El Stinko lives up to its name with a weak 4, but still 4 helps. There will be no foul of any kind to be had. Got a decent ending with an 8. I believe that's 8. Yep. I did not see the kingpin. That's a no. Halftime report. Saturday night, they have a disco bowling special 7 to not 2 hours for only $10 a person. That would mean the thing would be muted the whole time, but I've had that forced upon me at one Mason's event where somehow the microphone decided to not work. I tried to get on Mason's Wi-Fi so many times, forgetting that there was a few extra digits in the password. So, halftime of this game, 8, spare in 2. A spare in 3, 9 of those pins from ball 1. 4 is a spare in 3. An 8 and 4, half of those filled a spare in 3. And 9 and 5, we got a 58. Do you think that guy lobs the ball just a little bit? After the next game, I got to go up front. One of my balls disappeared. I started with 4 and I got 3. They must have a mechanic area in the back, because that happens at Mason's once in a while. They may have been just at the line for a 10. If not, I let minor ones live, because I suck. In tournaments, obviously, no. Spread eagle with prey in its right talon. You probably can't see the prey, but it's there. apparently I got the prey, so that's 7. Thought it would be a 6. I didn't see the prey leave. In case you're wondering, the prey was the 9 pin. Lousy 5 with 2 frames to go. We already hit the bottom end of averageability. For those of you old enough to remember who Bob Gamir was, host of Candlepins for Cash, he would call that the Fa Hasmin. Second ball was a lob. Thank goodness it hit nothing. That's a hit. Probably the best game I'm going to have here, and that's not saying a lot. That's an 8. And a rare good game. 9. Yeah, there's only 2 in Massachusetts. There used to be 3, but they had pin boys. There's no one pin setters. So there's 2 I know of. There might be an actual 3rd. But I think there's only 2. There is one hidden in Maine somewhere. There was a video of it somewhere. Don't know if it's still open or not. All right, last game, because it's far from home and I have things to do. It fills out the dozen. You'll see the first 4 on Watch Me Suck at Bowling for November. That's the second best start you can possibly have. Time for El Stingo the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? All right, 2 of my balls are back. 3 are back. The 4th one's missing. Let's see what we get for bonus. El Stinko stinks for that really bad lead, but a 7 fill is nice. a 7 is all we're getting. Here come the balls. Stink frame of 4. Well, so much for anything. That wiping the bowling ball moment is not really brought to you by New Palace Lanes. I'm sure Academy love me showing this. New Palace Lanes, my buddy owns a place. Now in 8. Somebody said something. Yeah, I'm hitting the button. The only problem with that, the only parts available when one, yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, if another company decides to build a new, like CANDLEPINBowl.com builds brand new bowl mores called the Z4, it could be in business again. But there are new ones that are made of, they're the string ones, but everyone hates them. All right, frame 5. Now we got a 10. So once the CANDLEPIN ball going into the water and getting his 10s for a score disappears, we can now tell you, frame 1, spare, 2, a 7, all of those were the fill for the spare. Crappy frame of 4, stink frame of 3, stink frame of 4 in frame 3, 8 and 4, 10 and 5, 46. Yeah, I never played with string pin setters, but I don't like the idea. And yes, another happy birthday song. Believe it or not, that's copyrighted, so the microphone is muted. That's an 8. And they sing it again. That almost went in the gutter for the 10. That was a nail biter. That bit of hesitation was somebody else was ready to go and I didn't realize it. If someone's ready, it's always a good idea to let them go. And a 9. This looks like a good game. 2 frames to go. You only need 7 pins. Cross the celestial plane of decency with a 9. 8 away from average ability.
I hit the button. I did hit the button. It takes a minute, see?
That's straight. It's just one side.
And we end with a 7. And once again, 1 point away from the absolute average part, but we're at the bottom end of average. 89. Alrighty, let's just... Where's my 4th ball? Inside in. I hit a button. The 3 are here. Yeah, I have a feeling they're gone. Here's a brown one. A brown one. And those were the 2 I threw. Yeah, I gotta get them. That'll be it. Not exactly a good run today. That's it from Academy Lanes. Not a good run today. Georgia 551 saying, hope you enjoyed at my expense and have a good one.